Welcome back to the 235 Club. This time we have David M. Murdock, West Lake Wakatipu, 1992. It's a 11 by 11. The lengths are 29 by 27 and 1. The spread is 32 and 2. The span is 23 and 2. The beams are an even 4 and 5. And the coronets are 7 and 4 by 7 and 2. Brow tines are at 7 and 1 by 6 and 5. The trays are 4 and 6 by 4 and 7. And the garn tines are 8 and 6 by 8, leaving 8 points, of course. The length without points is 15 and 1 by 14. The width without points is 7 and 4 by 4 and 7. And the width with points is 8 and 4 by 6 and 5. Giving Mr. Murdock a grand total of 239 and 1/4. Murdock states he spent some considerable time roaming the hills, armed only with binoculars and a good pair of boots, searching for the right head before he at last discovered the animal he desired as a trophy. After locating a buck he considered to be that which would satisfy his standards, he returned to the area one evening a couple of weeks after he had identified the animal in question, this time armed with a .270 rifle rather than the instrument of inspection. Spending an hour or two searching for a mob of fallow deer he was very aware was resident in the area over which he intended to hunt, he at last espied them settled down in an area of scrub quietly grazing, quite unaware of his presence. As silently as was possible in the circumstances, Murdock stalked quietly to the edge of a nearby clearing and patiently waited. In due course, and nearly on dark, the buck he wanted walked out onto the grassy clearing. He showed sign of being wary but continued grazing. Murdock managed to edge a little closer without being detected, positioned himself for a shot, took careful aim, and squeezed the trigger. The trophy was his. Awesome story, and one of effort and consideration. Bloody awesome. Cheers, David. Next we have William B. Telford. The rank will burn again, about 1910. Join us then on the 235 Club. You're listening to the 235 Club, the New Zealand Big Game Record Series, The Fallow Deer, Volume 3, written and compiled for the New Zealand Deer Stalkers Association, Incorporated by D. Bruce Banwell. Volume 3 of the series of New Zealand Big Game Trophy Records, written and compiled by D. Bruce Banwell on behalf of the New Zealand Deer Stalkers Association, Incorporated. Published by the Halcyon Press, a division of Halcyon Publishing Limited, PO Box 360 Auckland, 1015 New Zealand, printed through Collarcraft Limited, Hong Kong. The copyright D. Bruce Banwell, 2003, first published 2003, all rights reserved.